Okay, so for this easy smashed cucumber salad, we'll need some cucumbers and preferably Persian cucumbers because they have less seeds and it's the part where the seeds are that is soft, and what we want to have is crunchy cucumbers. And I like to add a little color to the greens, so I'm going to add some peppers. And then for the vinaigrette, we need some garlic, sugar, salt, rice vinegar, and some sesame oil. So in order to do the smashed cucumbers, we're going to cut the cucumbers about inch pieces and then put them in a storage bag. And I average about 2 cucumbers per person for the salad. So now the cucumbers on here, I'm going to get all the air out of a storage bag and close it. Lay it flat. And then with a rolling pin, I'm going to smash the cucumbers. And the reason to smash the cucumbers is that it creates these jagged edges on the sides, which increases both the surface area to absorb the vinaigrette as well as the ability for the salt when added onto the cucumbers to be able to extract all the juice out of the cucumbers. And you see that it looks crushed. Close up, you can see that there's been some kind of fracturing in the cucumbers. And so I'm going to put this into a colander, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of salt to it, and this is going to help extract the juice from the cucumbers. Mix this like this. And with this, what I'm going to do is now just let it sit in the refrigerator for an hour so that all the juice will be extracted from the cucumbers. Okay, so now for the garlic, just need to chop 3 cloves of garlic. And what we want to do now is with this chopped garlic, we want to make the vinaigrette, because the vinaigrette over time, the bite of the garlic is going to mellow. So the sooner we make the vinaigrette, the mellower it will be when we add that to the smashed cucumbers. So these 3 cloves of garlic, add that to our container. And then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar, a teaspoon of sugar, and a tablespoon of sesame oil. And I'm going to let this sit. So now what I'm going to do is cut my peppers for color. Just going to take out the seeds. Okay, and what we're going to do is marinate these peppers so that they are tasty. And we're going to just take this, and while the juice of the cucumbers are being extracted, I'm going to take this salad dressing and just pour it right over the peppers. So you're just going to allow the peppers to marinate in the vinaigrette. In the refrigerator, you can see the cucumbers here, and the juice is constantly dripping down in the colander because of the salt. So the more juice we have here in the bowl, the crunchier the cucumbers are going to be. All right, so after an hour of allowing the cucumbers to sit with salt, you'll see that there's quite a bit of juice at the bottom, which then makes the cucumbers really crunchy. So here are the smashed cucumbers. And so now what we're going to do is put it in the bowl that has the peppers. So there's a reason why we don't put any salt in this vinaigrette. We just add the garlic and the sugar and the sesame oil. And that is because the salt that was sprinkled on the cucumbers is sufficient for the actual dressing. So we don't want to oversalt it. So we'll take out all the smashed cucumbers, and you can see there's quite a bit of juice here. And that's been extracted as a result of the salt. And then we're going to be placing that in here. And then mixing this all together. Now the vinaigrette is going to absorb into the cucumbers. And I'm going to just sprinkle some red pepper just for color and taste. So any kind of red chili pepper. Okay, and there you have the smashed cucumber salad, Chinese smashed cucumber salad that is absolutely delicious because of the crunch. Delicious. More recipes can be found on sammywongsKitchen.com or social media. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks!